Now, many of you are still trying to manifest a specific person and you might be stuck on certain things. So in the recent poll, I asked, what was the topic you wanted me to cover? And about 35% of you said SP ideas that work. So I'm going to share what has worked for me and continues to work for me still a decade later with my specific person, and how to maintain my wonderful relationship. I'm going to share with you my experience. This is not book knowledge. This is what I'm living today. So I'm going to go through 10 things that will really help you to have a better success rate and that will help you to get to where you want to go. Number one, humility. Okay, I think this is a really important trait. It is an attractive character trait. Now, there is so much about getting and using law of attraction, law of assumption to get to where you want to go. And I'll be honest, some of it is a bit, it's a bit intense. And there is, I will say, a lack of humility. If you can bring this in to any contact you have with your specific person, I think it shows them something really beautiful about you. Okay, it means you don't have entitlement. It means that you are wonderful to be around. You're gracious, you're dignified. All of these things are very attractive to a high quality specific person. Number two, gentleness. Okay, approaching them with gentleness. It's about letting go of any dialogue of, when are we going to do this? And you said we were going to do that. And this hasn't happened. And you promised me that. Let all that go. Just stop. Bring the gentleness back in. Get your foot off the back of their neck. And just be a gentle human being. Okay? You don't get anywhere with a specific person by bulldozing. Okay? And I know many of us have done that, me included. It doesn't work. Number three, be more relaxed. Just in general. Now, so many of us have struggled with anxiety. I used to many years ago. I don't really these days, but if it comes up, it's my job to deal with it. It's not about putting it on my specific person. It's about me dealing with my own self. Now, how do we do that? Meditations, surrendering and letting go ones. In particular, there's a 15-minute surrender and letting go meditation that I think is one of the best ones for this. And there is a whole surrender and letting go playlist. So I'll put that down for you below in the description. Really work on your surrender, letting go, and allowing. That makes you more attractive because you're not trying to push, you're not trying to force, you're not trying to get. Okay? The more relaxed you are, the more things come to you, and in particular, your specific person. Number four, be happy in your own skin. Okay? So many are moving around with a dissatisfaction, not happy, not content, and it's reliant on if someone else does something for me, then I will be happy and content and I'll feel loved. It is not someone's job to make you feel those things. When you do it for yourself first, then someone gives it to you, you go, oh, that's nice, thank you, but I already know how to do it. I'm grateful for what's come. I'm grateful for what they've done, and I can really appreciate it. But I've already learned how to cultivate that myself, okay? And boy, oh boy, when someone's happy in their own skin and they're just moving around doing things, that's such an attractive energy. So you will draw your specific person to you as you learn more and more to be happy in your own skin. Number five, be playful. It's like we can get so intense with where's this relationship going? Am I going to see you again? You said you'd call me, you didn't. Let go of all of that as well. Step back. Be your own sense of fun. Be your own sense of being playful. And then when you see them or have contact with them, whether it's via text, whether it's video chat, whether it's in person, whether it's at a cafe, whether it's anywhere where there's people or you're alone, you bring your playful self. And that too, boy, there's not many people that are like that. And so if you are one of them, you become more desired and more sought after. Okay? Number 6, let go of self-obsession with your looks. This is for you, the ladies. There can be too much of this, okay? Yes, put some effort into your self-care, but then let go of it. You know, the hair, the nails, the eyebrows, the eyelashes. Let go of the focus on it. If you want to do those things, no problem, do them and then get off it. You know, it's not about this constant self-obsession and self-looking, and you know, you're walking past a shop front and you're looking at yourself, or I see in London on the bus, they're looking at themselves on their phone cameras. You know, it's like it's a turn off. Stop being so fixated with your own self and how you look. Okay? Number 7, let go of needing to be heard. It's fine when you're 5 or 6 years old. As you become an adult, be someone that knows how to speak, but also knows how to pause and knows how to listen. That is a mature, high-quality person that will attract a high-quality person when you are able to do that. Because I'll be honest, I find so many people need to be heard. And when they're doing that in relationship, I'm not talking about if you go to a counselor or a coach or a hypnotherapist or whatever. That's fine in those situations because you're there for that. I'm talking about when you're out with your specific person, when you are engaging with them, ask about them. Say what's going on with you. How are you feeling? How's that with your mother? Ask and be interested in the other person, okay? Again, that's a mature person's character trait, okay? Number 8, good self-care and self-love. If you know how to regulate yourself and you really take care of yourself at a base level and you never let yourself drop much below 50%, because so many people are having outbursts and arguments and situations that are unpleasant because they're overloaded, they're exhausted. Don't let yourself get exhausted and don't allow yourself to get overloaded. Now, of course, we're human and those things are going to happen sometimes. Learn to regulate yourself better. When you start feeling yourself dropping, say to yourself, hang on a minute. Okay, I need to go to work, or I need to look after my kids, or I need to feed my grandmother or whatever. Do what you have to do. The rest of the time, make sure you look after the self. Ask yourself regularly, what do I need right now to make myself feel better? Okay? Now, number 8. No, we've done that one. Number 9, no one owes me anything. Okay? Now, that is a great thing to remember because everything that someone gives you is a bonus, and if you come from that place of gratitude, you will receive more evidence. So the more grateful you are, which ties in with the humility, which was number 1, is a really great way to attract a surprise message or a bunch of flowers or, hey, let's go to coffee or whatever. When you come from that no one owes me anything and you haven't got your hands on your hips anymore, people are more willing to give you things, especially the specific person. Okay? And the final one, number 10. Let go of dissatisfaction. I want more, I'm not getting enough. And say to yourself, what they give is enough. And practice that. Because if you're grateful for what's given, then you will receive more, especially from a specific person. So it's getting into the place of relaxed, meeting your own needs, being in a good place within yourself, regulating yourself, having a happy life, doing your whatever self-love and self-care you want to do, and then getting off yourself so that you don't become too, it's like you got to do your self-love work, but then you got to let go of focusing on yourself so much. Go and do something for someone else, you know? So all of this has helped me to maintain my relationship with my specific person. And I think if you are working through these things, you will have a better success rate. Let me know which ones you're doing down below in the description, not the description, in the thread, and let me know which ones you're struggling with, because this is an ongoing process, okay? Now, I will put the surrender playlist down below for you. I will also put the Self-Love Success Stories playlist, because I think that's probably one of the most important playlists on my channel. And the self-love meditations, of course. So lots of love, everyone. And again, continuing on to learn, to grow, the journey of moving into greater understanding, but also greater application of what you're doing to get to where you want to go. Lots of love, and I'll see you in the next YouTube.